And we're back with another episode of Farm Sim 25 builds. Today, we're building on Alma, Missouri again. This is just a rebuild of the starter farm. This is a very basic build, guys. We're not going extreme with it. Anyone can do it. I mean, look at this. It's a 13-minute long video. This is pretty simple, guys. We are going to start out by deleting everything, and there's a sign over there to delete the roads. I recommend doing that. Now keep in mind this isn't single player, so that you can get the starter farm. If you start in multiplayer, it won't give you the option of having a starter farm. So don't do that. If you want to do it right, start one in single player, save the game once you load in, and then launch it in multiplayer, and you'll get to keep the starter farm. You can delete everything and go off of that and keep the money. You can see here that we have a couple $1,000,000. Once again, I did not use any government signs or anything like that. I started with $1 million and the starter farm and deleted everything. This is really the only road that we are going to keep here. I'm going to run through here quickly, just do our grass. You guys know the drill, you know the vibes. So annoying, but so needed. Now this is a massive area here. Alma has some of the bigger fields that I've experienced in this game. I mean, obviously there's maps like 4 fields that has way bigger fields, but Alma has some really good sized fields. There are a couple 100-acre fields and a couple that are well over 50 that you can combine and make even bigger if you would like, which is really neat. So I'm going to focus this more on grain farming and things like that, less on animals. We're actually not going to do any animals, but with all the space here, you can add animal pens, barns, sheds, whatever you want really, and you'll never run out of space. Now I did place these down because I was considering doing an older style build, but it just didn't fit the vibe that I was going for, so we do end up deleting those 2 first buildings. This silo here though does stay. Now keep in mind, guys, if there are any mods that you want to see, pause the video, look down in the bottom left corner and you see that green text. That is the mod name. Go search that up, take a screenshot of the video, whatever you need to do, that is how you will get the mods. Speaking of that, I also have been working on a dedicated server. If you are interested in my mods, you can look up Farm Sim 25 builds and my server's up. It is blocked with a passcode. I'm not going to allow anyone in there at the moment. We're still finishing sorting it out, figuring it out, and learning the ins and outs of having a dedicated server. But with that, you are able to go and download all of my mods that I currently have in my server. Now, this isn't all my mods yet. We're still working on that. It is a pain to add mods, so just keep that in mind when you go to download them. But it is basically all of my very favorite mods, excluding a few trailers and things like that. But for the most part, it is there. And I'm going to have that live almost 24 hours a day, so you can go and download my mods if you are interested. Or even if you just want to go and look at them, you can open it up and check out the ones that I have in the server. But back to it then. Sorry about that, a little rant there. We're just doing some grass. We placed some buildings. Once again, if you are interested in any of these buildings, just press pause. Look in the bottom left corner. We are using the medium grass here. That's typically what I use. Like I said, guys, this is basically the buildings that we're going to use. We're keeping this very, very simple. Anyone could really do this. And once again, it's with the starter farm. We didn't do any ground editing, really. We didn't do anything too extreme, honestly. It's a pretty simple build here. And just a nice remake of the starter farm. And like I said, you could expand this later if you want. You could expand it now and add a couple animal pens. You could really do anything with this. If you want more buildings than this, you definitely can do it. Knock yourself out. You want a bigger silo? Do it. Love that. Now the reason why I'm doing grass right now instead of getting all of my roads and stuff done is because if I do the roads with the grass there, it'll keep the grass right up on the edge of the road. And I want that. So I painted all the grass first, and now we'll go back and do the roads here. But it just turns out really nice when you do it this way. So we'll kind of run this up, and let's just quickly do this again and make a nice little refresher of that, and we will taper it off and fix that up a little bit later. We didn't forget about it, don't worry. We will touch this up here, and let's connect that there. Nice. Also give you the option of going back. I do believe that, you know, when making roads or placing buildings, anything like that, imagine driving through there with a 53-foot trailer and a stretch semi. Because y'all stretch your semis, I stretch my semis. You know you're gonna do it. So envision, can you make that turn with that trailer and that semi? Is it gonna annoy you? Is it gonna be a pain? If you have your little brother join your server right now, can he make that turn without catapulting your truck into the sky? I don't know. Can he? That's what I like to envision, guys. That's definitely the easiest way to not hate your life. So, yeah. But you can see here, I like roads. I like access. I like being able to just drive around, drive wherever, and have it make sense. So I do try and make everything make sense and flow together. You can see here I smooth off those edges, make it rounded. If there is one way that you can go, I try and make sure that it's accessible from no matter which angle you're coming from, you know? We'll come around here. We have that big, beautiful hangar door on this shop here. This shop is made by Icus. Actually, I believe all of these are made by Icus. I could be, no, I think they all are. I don't know. Search IKAS, guys. You will get the best houses in Farm Sim 25. Us console kids are blessed with what that man has done. Him and Roughneck and Agrotorno, all of them. Any mod maker. What am I saying? We're blessed from any of them. Let's be real. But search Icus. You will get some of the best placeable houses and buildings in the game by far. And you can see here, all of these roads are starting to make sense now. They're all starting to flow together and look really, really good. I do like these little patches of grass. It's kind of goofy, but I think it looks too parking lot-ish if you have, you know, just all gravel there. So I like to add a little bit of my own flair and do little islands of grass. I didn't like all the stone and stuff around the house, so I did go and repaint that with grass as well. And that's it. Just quickly run around the house there. We do a lot of grass, guys. It's 80% grass everywhere. Alright, let's get our driveway back. Gotta have somewhere to park them bighorns, right? And we will put it right there. Perfect. I'm cool with it. Alright. Next, we're going to use the plant decoration pack. I've found that these things look very natural, and I put them everywhere. They look like just tall weeds, right? So I just put them everywhere, give it that like rundown, older farm vibe. I don't know. I just like them. I believe that they look really good, and on a lot of maps, if you look really closely on the sides of the roads and ditches and fields, there's little weeds that are sticking up everywhere. Pay attention to it. That's something that I try and do, is read the maps, look at them, study them, understand them, and this is the closest I've gotten, and I really like how it looks in the end. It looks crazy right now. It looks like I'm a madman, and I get that. That's okay. We all look crazy at some point, I think. Alright, let's throw a large petrol tank over here. I like putting it right by the wash bay there. I believe that if you're going to park your truck and wash your truck, you should also fuel up your truck. So I do believe in that there. And guess what, guys? A pond. Now, this is a super easy pond. Don't blink. Lower the ground. Hit it with the smooth tool or the soften tool. Hit it with the force ground. This one kind of indents the ground. I love this one. This one's really neat, especially for the water. And then drop over to others. Put that water in. Line it up pretty nice. Okay. Right there. And then we go back, grab that grass, throw that around. And I ended up leaving some little ruts there because I thought that it kind of looked nice and worn and really good. So we do that. Throw some grass around there. Boom, boom, boom. Done. Easy. Like I said, guys, this is not too complicated. Now, this is part of the natural water plants mod. Another one that I like to use, this one actually makes like frog sounds, so it's kind of peaceful. I mean, it's kind of nice. Once again, that plant decoration pack, and I really like to go crazy around the water. I mean, think about it. Around the water, there's a ton of life, and all of that. So we put a lot of plants over to the side there. Looks so good. It's my favorite. This is kind of my new way of doing ponds, like with all the messy plants around there, and I've just kind of fallen in love with it. And then we're gonna throw some bushes around. This one right here, the one right above the water plants and the one next to it are yellow. Love that. I love the color yellow, so we do that. Like I said, we're not doing too much on this build, guys. We're not doing animals. We're not doing anything like that. There is a ton of space that you can add animals. There's a ton of space that you could do other things like that. But Alma, in my opinion, is a really good just grain farm map. So I do like to do that here. We do need a little path to our water source there. Looks nice. Look at how good that looks. Wow. Absolutely gorgeous. But no, basically, like I said, guys, there isn't too much that I'm adding on this. I mean, this is really just going to be a ton of equipment, and that's about it. You've got a ton of storage for it, and beautiful scenery. I mean, this is a super easy build. So this video, I put it on 2x speed, right? That means that it was 26 minutes long. This took me 26 minutes to make. I obviously have had more practice, but that means you could do this in, you know, around an hour. Less than that. I believe in you. I really do believe in you. You could do it in less than an hour. That's simple. You could wow your friends, even if you just do the pond. I don't know. Look into it, guys. Otherwise, I really do appreciate each and every one of you for supporting the channel, following, interacting, all of that. It does truly mean the world to me. If you guys want to see me build live, play live, anything like that, I do go live Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. I start on TikTok. Once that stream is done, after about an hour, hour and a half, I hop over and stream on YouTube here. Otherwise, guys, I am working on a dedicated server. I will be posting more info on that in my Discord soon here. The link is going to be below. And, you know, there's going to be opportunities for everyone to come check out my builds. If you're on PC and you're interested in one of my builds or my maps, let me know below in the comments, because I actually could technically send you my save files. Let me know, guys. Otherwise, if you are interested in helping out and donating to the dedicated server, there is a link also below in the description. Never is that expected, guys, but it really is appreciated, and it does help out. So thank you. Have a great night, guys.